What's up, my pungos? Andy with Tech Influence here. Excited to go over this rig from the folks at SmallRig. This is the FilMov rig that allows you to use T-series lenses with a cool cap grip to mount your iPhone 16 Pro Max on a tripod. It's made out of TPU material, faux leather backing with textured grain that will match your fit or complement your lifestyle. The cap grip snaps right into it and clips on to allow you to be able to have additional grip and stability when you're shooting content, making vlogs, or doing photography. There's a 1/4-inch mount that'll allow you to attach it to a tripod, and having the adapter here that is Moment T-Series capable is a great option as well. Let's go ahead and unbox this, demonstrate it, and see what you're getting yourself into. All right, let's get in the unboxing here, and you can see the FilMov photography kit. It's got some nice packaging here. SmallRig always does a good job displaying their products, which is cool. As you can see, got a couple of different compartments, including 3 different items for the kit. We've got the case, we got the cap grip, and we've also got the T-mount to be able to place into the phone itself with the instructions as well. Before we jump into it here, let's show off the case. This does have this faux leather into it. It's nice and soft. As you can see, there is grain here for that leather. They use a TPU material that is a little bit less rigid. It's more flexible here. You can also see that SmallRig does have the magnets built into it. The case is gonna grip all the way around the phone. They've got little cutouts for the buttons. They punched out this area for the camera control. You've also got the silicone buttons as well for the action button, as well as the volume rocker cutouts here on the bottom. And then they've got the groove here for the cap grip, which we'll demonstrate here once we put the phone in there. Placing the phone in the case for the first time is pretty straightforward. You go from the bottom to the top. It's not super grippy. You can kind of peel it off here. It doesn't seem like it's gripping onto the bezel with much strength, so just be cognizant of that it can kind of peel off like that. But placing it in there, in general, it looks really good. You have this extra raised area for your camera. This is where you're going to be placing in that mount. It kind of just slides off like that. This is plastic in nature, whereas the actual mount here, this little guard, is anodized aluminum, which is cool. Let's go ahead and show off that process of slipping on the mount. You kind of just guide it on each of these rails here, and it slides and clicks into place. And now you're ready to go ahead and shoot on a T-series lens, whichever one you choose to do. Moving over to the cap grip, you can see it's got a polycarbonate build in nature as well. It's got these nice silicone grips to give you a handling over the device. And then you've also got here their 1/4-inch mount, which is going to be nice to be able to place on a tripod. You do have this button to be able to eject or to take it on or off. And then you can see the guide rails just slide down and have the opening for your USB port. Sliding it on here is very easy. You just go ahead and find the rails to slide it onto. You can see that it's going to add a little bit of extra thickness, and then you secure it on here by pressing the red button to snap it there into place, and it's not going anywhere. It's gripping onto that mount system. That's going to be nice and robust and secure there for making content. This little ball is nice. It still allows you your function with the camera control. They don't have a big punch out, which is nice, and they have exposed the camera control button. We've got the 18mm wide. I don't necessarily like to put it on the 5X telly, but as you can see, as you place it on there, it is nice to be able to hold. That looks really clean. This is the first case that is able to use these T-series for the 16 Pro Max. Pretty excited to be able to have that here as my go-to for making content moving forward. I like that. Really clean. Throwing on the anamorphic as well. That's gonna fit really nicely. I really like the gold flare. It's one of my favorites. Fits on just perfectly like that. You can obviously change the direction, whether you wanna shoot horizontal or not. Lastly, my favorite 2X tele lens. This is gonna be great for shooting long range portrait shots. One of my favorites. Lastly, this is MagSafe capable. If you have the cap grip, you're not gonna be able to throw on anything MagSafe except for something like a Qi charging puck. It is magnetic, nice to be able to have on there. So if you've got a rig, you can go and throw this on there, charge wirelessly. Otherwise, you'll have to take this off to be able to use the MagSafe. What's up, my pungios? Here's the rig in action. This is what the rig looks like in hand with the T-series lens from Moment. Having this shift cam rigging is nice, especially if you wanted to add a MagSafe 1 terabyte USB-C portable hard drive. It is a little bit clunky here with this cable. Nonetheless, having it with this grip is nice to be able to grip it and still be able to shoot in 4K 120 ProRes log, which is what we're gonna be shooting in here today. Here's what it looks like on a tripod. As you can see with my B-roll, it does support support the vertical orientation. If you have a tripod that can twist at 90 degrees, you might be able to get a horizontal view if you wanted to. I do have two other lenses like the 60mm tele as well as the anamorphic gold, which we will be showcasing here. With that said, this case is fantastic. I think it's really robust and nice to have. You don't necessarily need to have this extension with the portable hard drive. You can just have it right in your hand, gripping, and still be able to get the shots that you need, vlogging, creating content, taking pictures, you name it. A little disappointed that you can't really have the orientation with the 1/4" mount better than it is, but nonetheless, it looks sleek. It's nice in the hand. With that said, guys, don't forget to check out the link down below. This is a sponsored video. I did purchase this case and the Moment lenses on my own. This is Andy with Tech Influence. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.